Hey, this is part 2 of the energy reading. So this is for, I've just done the divine counterpart side and the energies in the middle, which is the crowning energy is the angel of strength. So just know that you have strength on your side. Keep on going, and basically you will get there, because the grounding energy is all doorways will lead to love. And so even though it might feel very basically like a bit heartbreaking at the moment, right? So at the heart of us, we do have this storm warning, which is about, saying that there could be some situations that it's making you feel, basically, for want of a better word, heartbreaking. But that's happening for a reason, right? So it's all about, we're going through another level of heart awakening, another level of heart opening. 33, the Ascended Masters are with us. The other thing is that the key thing to know is that look beyond what you can see, right? It's the Goddess of the Moon. It's all about looking beyond what you think, right? Because actually it's all about seeing into the shadow, right? And seeing into the illusion, right? Seeing through things for the true value. So take a different look and look at it from a different viewpoint and see what are the hidden messages within. Right, so basically this is exactly reflecting what I feel has been going on recently. Certainly it relates to what's been going on for me. But then what's in our minds, though, is this past life contract, right? It's number 6, which is the love path. It's balance. And if you look, she's blindfolded. So it's kind of like, in our heads, it's about, this is about saying, we know that we're in a past life contract. We know that it's basically, we can't see the wood for the trees at the moment. But one thing that we do know is that we need to keep in balance, right? And so that's the whole purpose of this journey, is to see beyond what the eyes can see into what the heart feels. When you go into your heart, that's where you find balance. And this is what this is saying, right? If you're feeling a little bit heartbroken at the moment because of situations that have come up, they've come up for a reason to basically get another level further, opening another level in the heart space, pushing you to see beyond the illusion, right? The Goddess of the Moon. Then what we are wanting, and this is, again, very synchronistic to the divine counterparts, because at the heart of them, they have the Magician. And what we are wanting is basically the Magician, is the healing, is them, right? To be with us in our hearts. We want the expansion of the cosmic heart. We want the twin flame energy to come to us. We want to basically be healing this connection in love. 51 is 6, 6 is love, right? So at the top and the bottom of this reading for us, around the heart, are 2 6s. And 6 and 6 is all about the heart. It's all about love. It's all about harmony. And so that is what is reflected, that's on our minds, right? Because it is having this storminess at the heart, whatever this situation has been, to bring up this heartache and to create this kind of storminess. It's happened for a reason. And that reason is because it's to push you further into the knowing that it's within your heart. So that's why what we're wanting is to have the healing and the love and the light and everything to come. So the guidance from the Moonology deck is, for us, is don't let your past hold you back. And this is really key, because a lot of the times we can sort of like be led by past patterns of what's happened in the past with our twin and and thinking that's going to repeat, and if certain things are happening. And it is about saying you have to let go of the past to let something new in. And so there is a message here about clearing the energy. And you can't really, it has to be a fresh start, right? And so it has to be a new start. So the message is the South Node, like the North Node, is a karmic point, but it's opposite to the North Node and relates to the past, perhaps even to past lives. Whatever you're going through and whatever you're asking about, there's a chance that age-old programming and conditioning is stopping you from achieving all that you might. Do you feel stuck in something? This card will often come as a sign that the situation or relationship you're asking about has somehow become suffocating, even toxic. It suggests that someone, you even, needs to be released, that there's some kind of addiction going on or an unhealthy attachment that needs to be sorted out. One thing is for sure, when you get this card, you're being challenged to make some changes, even if staying where you are feels safer and easier. So the South Node is where the moon crosses the ecliptic going south. On the horoscope chart, it shows us that we are likely to become obsessed with, but which will probably do us little or no good. The South Node is the karmic astrological point that reminds us of the well-known phrase, if you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always got. Okay, so totally fitting with what I said about like the patterns that you're creating. You know, don't expect the same behavior, and if you're expecting it or seeing the same behavior, then it's being brought up for you to change. But also don't keep looking back. You've got to look forward. So this is very much about releasing. And the next one was the Priestess. So again, this is the guidance for us. And how are you being called to step up and lead? And these are cards by Work Your Light by Rebecca Campbell. And they're amazing cards. So thank you to the person who's recommended them. So let me just read the Priestess. So the Priestess is a teacher dedicated to service, freedom and leadership. You don't need to have it all together to lead. In fact, it helps if you don't. No one wants a perfect angel who hasn't made any mistakes. Let your life be your message. Don't underestimate the power of sharing your story. It's by hearing someone else's journey that we feel less alone. We realise that we're actually all in this thing called life together. The differences between a follower and a leader is that a leader has the courage to go first. In stepping out, they shine a light on the path for others to venture forward too. Don't fret too much about trying to work out who is your tribe, and don't get stuck in age, income, hobbies or occupation. The best way to discover your tribe is to look in the mirror. If you feel called to lead, chances are it is because at some point in your life you longed for someone to lead you. Your tribe are longing for exactly the same thing, as you were and are, and might only be one step behind you. Hell, they may even be right alongside you. You don't need anyone's permission, just the courage to stand up. Embrace your struggles, the peaks and the troughs. You don't need to know the way, just believe that there might be a different one. Your tribe is waiting for you. Step forward so they can find you. And it's saying, how are you being called to step up and lead? And how can you be the leader you wish you had? So that is actually on page 47 of the book. And I just happened to have looked at a comment on YouTube, and somebody had said about number 47. So of course that means that I'm going to have to read 47 now from the books, because that's clearly the message that wants to come out. So, and the message is just then about where are you being called upon to lead, right? To tell your story, to share your story. And on that, if you do want to share your story, send me an email, divinelovecrystalgrid@gmail.com, because I will be compiling a book of 100 twin flame stories. So, here we go. A beautiful world full of creation, full of joy, full of wedded bliss. Matrimony in the truest sense of the word. being bound to each other for true love for the rest of our lives, looking after one another, caring for each other, creation, creating a family together, creating a happy life, a fulfilling life, one that is filled with romance, love, peace, tranquility, love, and more love. Feeling at peace with our journey, sharing that love and radiating our love with everyone we meet, making our mark, our love mark on the world. Okay, well, that's gorgeous. So then letter 47 from book 2, and it is about, it goes just like that guidance was about saying where you're being asked to lead. You're being asked to leave to make your love mark on the world. So I want you to know that I'm thinking of you every second of every day, and I'm really trying my best to stay in my truth and stay in my heart, to remember that we signed up for this. But seriously, sometimes it is so hard, and I just go into these crazy moments and days with such excruciatingly painful doubts and fears. And it makes me think, can this really be true? Did we really sign up for this? And why didn't anyone tell us it was going to be this hard? And then I remember how our love can change everything, and how I felt when I was with you, how I feel when I focus on you in my heart. And then I know that that is the reason why we agreed to do it, to experience the bliss and ecstasy of finding each other again and experiencing true love in all its beauty. That's what I need to remember, that love will win. There you go. Love will win. And we have the angel of strength on our side to say, go on, carry on, you can do it. Right. Lastly, my darling, my love, my one true love that I've kept in my heart every day and every night since the dawn of creation. You have brought me back to life. You've literally given me the kiss of life, injected some insulin into my soul, gave me a kickstart to be a new me. I'm sorry it's been taking me a while to get to where I want to be. I have to be in the right place, the right headspace, so that when I come to you, it's for good. I don't want to mess it up. I still need to remove my insecure, boyish traits of fearing rejection. It's crazy, because you make me feel like a boy again. It's thrilling. Okay, so there you go. That's the message. So the energy's on our side. If you want to check the divine counterpart side, that's another video that I've just loaded. But this one, if you're watching this, then, and this kind of like heartache, stormy situation, if this hasn't come up for you yet, then be aware it might be coming up for you. And it's, again, the reason why it's happening is because we're going through another, we're basically expanding into the cosmic heart. And to do that, we're being pushed to go through another level of opening the heart. And that is supported by the Ascended Masters, but it's supported by the Goddess of the Moon, which is helping us to see beyond the illusion into the truth. And the only truth is to really open the doors wide to your heart. And actually, sometimes the only way to do that is for it to feel a little bit broken, to let more light shine in. All right, I hope that helps. And if you'd like a reading like this for yourself and your twin, it's $20. All details are in the link. All right. Oh, and if you do want to tell your story, I'll be sending out a template of questions. I'm going to start looking at it next week for sure. And then I'll be compiling 100 twin flame stories from different twin flames from all over the world. And it's a way to share your story and to help others. So it will be a set of questions which will help you frame your story. So if you'd like to be involved, please email me divinelovecrystalgrid@gmail.com. And yeah, I will be in touch. All right, I hope that helps. And for everyone that's going through this heartache, I feel it, I know it. Keep on going. We have the Angel of Strength with us. All right, and the Ascended Masters. All right, take care. Bye.